Intel officer says Obama could be headed to jail very soon. Here's what he just uncovered. It might be finally happening. What we red-blooded patriotic Americans on the right have been dreaming about since the Obamacare debacle. Obama might finally have to answer for all the crap he did to our once great nation. Former President Barack Hussein Obama is indeed an evil Marxist who was bought off by Wall Street, we all know this very well. But he's no mastermind or genius. In fact, I pretty much doubt his IQ to be over 100. We all know he was chosen to run for president because he knows how to deliver a speech, and like Vice President Joe Biden once said, he's clean, whatever that was supposed to mean. But this time his arrogance, inexperience and his narcissistic ways may finally have led to his long-awaited demise. And he soon might be facing his first indictment for all the crimes he committed against the United States Constitution and the people of the United States of America while he was the president of our great and powerful nation. At least that's what former intelligence officer Lieutenant Colonel Tony Shaffer, intelligence officer, said during an interview with USA Radio about the charlatan that is former President Obama late last week. Now wouldn't this be a welcomed sight? Barack Hussein Obama behind bars. Maybe it would mend the hearts of those 20 million of us who lost our health insurance coverage because of his premiums will go down $2,500 on average. Deception. Shaffer went on to add that President Obama's biggest mistake, and what might very well have led to his final undoing, was when he gave the order to wiretap then Republican candidate Donald J. Trump. Canada Free Press reports. 25 impeachable crimes. Obama's term as board chair of the Chicago Annenberg Challenge in the mid-1990s, where he and his colleague, unrepentant terrorist William Ayers, misused over $300 million in private donations meant to improve the education of minorities. Instead of spending the money on traditional learning programs, Obama and Ayers directed the funds to local community activists who wasted it on trying to radicalize the students. An official review of the program found that it was a complete and utter failure. As an Illinois state senator, Obama directed tens of millions in state money to slumlords Valerie Jarrett and Tony Resco, meant to provide for housing for low-income, minority tenants in return for political donations. Due to shoddy construction and non-existent maintenance, the majority of the units, after less than 10 years of use, have been rendered uninhabitable. Michelle Obama's politically connected $316,000 VP of Community Affairs job at the University of Chicago hospitals while her husband was serving as U.S. Senator. She was responsible for the design of an illegal patient dumping scheme that prevents local African Americans from using the emergency room at one of the nation's finest hospitals and instead redirects them to community healthcare centers where they often receive substandard and inadequate treatment. The high-paying position was eliminated soon after Mrs. Obama's departure from the university. Millions in illegal contributions accepted by the Obama campaign during his presidential run. Credit card filters designed to screen out foreign money and domestic donors who had maxed out their legally allowable limits, as required by U.S. law, were intentionally switched off. Secretary of State Hillary Clinton's ongoing effort to create international small arms accords that will subvert the Second Amendment rights of U.S. citizens,